So let's test the procedure for the database we created just now. First, you have to go to server, right? Server. And then you have to start the MariaDB using this. Sorry. Sudo system control, MariaDB. Sorry, start MariaDB. MariaDB. Yeah, enter. And then now we don't know whether it's running or not, right? So in order to check, you could do the same thing, but instead of start, you do status. Sudo system control status MariaDB. And then as you can see, it says active, running, right? So the server's ready now. It's running already. And then before you go to client, if you haven't changed the configuration, if you haven't done anything in the configuration, you have to enter the configuration first. And JC MySQL MariaDB dot con dot p slash 50 dash server dot cnf. Enter. Now you have to scroll down, not too much, just a bit. And then you see this bind address. Yes, this bind address will be something else, right? It'll be different, right? You have to change it from that to, you have to rewrite from that to 0.0.0.0. Now, why do we do this? Because 0.0.0.0 um is a bind address for listening state. So currently it's in listening state now. So it's ready to pair the client. Client can access the server now. That's why we change it from the local. I mean, just now the one that you're seeing right now is local, local network. Yeah, and then now they call this listening mode. It's in listening mode now, so it can access into any network. If I'm not mistaken. And after you change it, you have to save it and then you exit. And now we go to client. And then at client, at first, if you haven't downloaded anything, you have to shut down and then go out, and then you have to uh change from change the server from change the server from internet networking to NAT, and then only you can download lah. Because with internet networking you cannot download and install the MariaDB, right? So after you install MariaDB, you exit again. I mean, you have to log out again, shut down again, and then you have to change the NAT to internal server again, and then you enter again, and now you can check. Now I can. Oh, sorry. Now I have to run this. And that's you. And then you have to put your username, the username that you created while you were doing the creating the database. We used db user minus p minus h, and then your ping 192.168.1.254. And the password is not the password for client, yeah. It's a password that um you used for your for your username, right? 1, 2, 3. Remember when you were creating a client, you put db user add and then the percentage and then identified by and then you put the password. Yeah, the password that comes after the identified by, that's the one you have to put in here. And now let's check whether it's working or not. Let's try select the user. Select user from sorry, MySQL user where the user is db user. Don't forget semicolon. Okay, let's try again. I think we made a mistake. SQL user. Oh, we forgot host. Yeah, we forgot host. Now you can see. Yeah, because we select. Now you can see user, host, DB user, percentage, everything. And then I show the process list. Let's see whether it's working or not. So, let's semicolon. As you can see, yes, it's working. So yeah, I mean, so this is a testing procedure for, testing the procedure of the database that we just created. I can exit. Thank you.